Hey, welcome to Long Distance Sisters.
I'm Tori.
I'm MacKenna.
And I'm Serena.
Come chat with us while we're far apart.
Okay, let's get started.
Hey everybody, we are back for another rendition of Am I the A-Hole? Wedding Edition. Woohoo! We got Steph Curry back here on the ones and twos.
Have you been listening to the tripod?
No, I've been listening to You Can Sit With Us.
And you can sit with us.
Steph. She doesn't like the
Anything
microphone.
to say? She's so sassy.
Yeah, she
Yes,
is.
I love it. Oh, it's a good
We are
yawn.
back. We're back for another rendition of Am I the Asshole?
I already said all this.
Wedding edition.
Oh.
You literally like almost used my exact
Sorry.
verbiage.
Okay, well, let's crack into it.
Yeah, and if you want to listen to other
Wait.
Am I the A-Hole episodes, we have
How do I
sibling
spell
traditions.
coerce?
COERCE.
Really? It looks so weird.
Yes, it does.
All right.
English is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me
All
about
right,
it.
oldest
Yes,
first.
There are two other editions, but of different topics. Anyway.
Oh, and if you're new here, we're doing this because we do one of these every season, and Tori is getting married in February. So we thought the perfect theme for this season's.
Yeah.
Right, Vico.
Okay.
Steph is very intrigued.
Am I the asshole for leaving my son's wedding early?
Dun-dun-dun.
My son, Alan, 26 male, has recently gotten married to Helen, 25/26 female. Doesn't know the age of his daughter. Anyway,
Doesn't know the age of Helen.
A-hole.
I love them both very much. It's relevant to mention that I really dislike parties and large gatherings. I'm not sociable at all, and I really just dislike them. So it's kind of a downer when I heard that Alan and Helen were going to have a wedding with around 150 people. I told Alan ahead of time that I would probably leave early and that me and the rest of our family would take 2 cars so they could stay if they wanted to. He looked like he didn't mind at the time, so at the wedding itself, after the ceremony, I basically told him that I was glad and it looked great, but I was going to go home. He asked if I was going to at least stay for cake or for food, but the food didn't look all that appetizing to me, so I told him I was just going to leave. He said, all right, whatever, just go. And I went back to my table to get my stuff. I told my wife, and she said she didn't feel comfortable driving back alone, as the venue was far from us and the roads were not that great. I said in that case she should come with me, and after some hemming and hawing, she agreed, so we left. 2 days later, Alan's new wife bombarded me and my wife with messages that she was disgusted with us, saying horrible things about us and insulting us as people and as parents. I told her off and asked why she thought it was okay to talk to her in-laws like that, and she said that us leaving ruined the wedding for Alan and that he was very upset for the rest of the night. I politely told her to leave us alone and called Alan to inform him that his wife had a temper that he should know about.
Oof.
When we talked about it, he basically started berating me too and said things like, you always do this, and just leave me alone before hanging up. I feel like I'm justified since I told him ahead of time that I wasn't going to stay. Am I the asshole here? Edit, since so many people care about details. Yes, there was a mother-son dance planned. Yes, he included me in the count for the food costs. Yes, I love him. No, this does not mean that I do not care about him.
So overall, she left her son's wedding early.
He.
This is the dad.
Oh,
again.
oh, sorry.
Well, he and she.
Yeah, and he convinced his wife to leave with him.
Mhm. So the
Right
parents.
after the ceremony, so they didn't even go to the reception.
I mean-
okay.
There
Like-
was a mother-son dance plan that she did not get to do.
He did
Wait, what was his
warn-
reasoning for leaving?
Oh my god.
That he's not sociable.
He's not good with large amounts of people.
What was his wedding like?
I don't know. Okay. So one point toward him is that he did like let his son know and everything. And like the son was like, okay. But dude, you gotta at least give it a shot. Like
Yeah. I
stay
feel
for
like
at
the
least like the
son,
first dance or
yeah,
speeches or something.
Mhm.
yeah. I feel like the son maybe thought he would leave early, like when it just turned into like party, like all the
Yeah.
stuff was
Mhm.
over. But he left like right after the ceremony.
Mhm.
And
like,
the mom and said, your wife has a bit of a temper.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, convincing his wife, who clearly did not want to leave her son's wedding, like to leave before
Mhm.
even getting to the reception and the food and all of that.
That's an
Mhm.
a-hole move. He's the
Yeah.
And
a-hole.
it's like, I understand
Dad's
not
the
being
a-hole.
sociable, but sometimes you gotta suck it up for people you love. And also, like, isn't there a large group at that wedding that's like your family that you don't see much or that maybe
Yeah.
you'd be interested in talking to? Versus, like, if you go to like a work event or something where you may not know or want to converse with as many people. Like,
Yeah. And like maybe you could have been like, hey, just seat me in like a corner of the room so that people aren't constantly walking by me and I can kind of stay on the
yeah,
edge.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Or just like step outside if you need a break or go in a quiet room, like away from everything for a little bit if you need a break. Like,
Mhm.
so yeah, I totally understand social anxiety, but sometimes you gotta just find a modification, an accommodation that is not just being hurtful to those you love.
Yeah. What did the
Yeah.
general public say on Reddit? It says it right below
Oh,
the title.
an a-hole. Hmm.
Dun-dun-dun.
Said you didn't even stay for the meal that they'd paid for.
Mhm.
You strong armed your wife into leaving too. So your son
True.
had no parents present at his reception. Yeah, pretty much everyone's saying the same. Keep your woman
Big
in
a-hole
check
move.
vibes.
Ick.
This was your son's wedding. You managed to make it all about you. You don't like parties. You didn't think the food looked good. You made your wife leave early. You stopped him from celebrating the biggest moment of his life with the two people who were the most important people to be there.
Mhm. Besides his wife.
Yes. His wife is not a guest, though.
That's true.
But
Hmm.
yeah, so okay, that one was
All
easy.
right.
Next.
All right, Mac.
All right. Am I the a-hole for telling my brother he cannot come to my wedding? I, 32 female, and my fiance, 30 male, are getting married in 3 months. We've done some major and minor planning, including rules. We specifically want no kids at the wedding. My brother, 35 male, and I have always been close, and we've gotten through a lot together. He has two amazing kids, ages 2 and 3. I couldn't be any happier to be their aunt. Their mother has had issues with substance abuse, so she isn't in their lives. My brother raises the kids by himself, which is convenient because he has an at-home job. Me and my fiance decided we did not want any kids at our wedding because we were going to be drinking, partying, and other stuff. I personally wouldn't want kids to be around. We've also had struggles having children of our own, and I recently had a miscarriage in February. The miscarriage was devastating, of course. My brother was there to comfort me, but the sight of my nieces shattered me even more. I asked him not to bring them around me for a while. He didn't respond to that well and stopped visiting me at all. He said via text messages, if your own nieces cannot come, neither will I. My fiance said that it was okay to ask for no kids to be around, but my parents were frustrated. They also stopped visiting me. I eventually sent out invitations to all my loved ones. The card had all the details, including the bolded no kids. Majority of family was okay with that and didn't have young kids anyway. My brother, on the other hand, was going to be in my wedding, but once he read the invitation, he sent me a text stating, When are your nieces make great flower girls going to buy dresses now? I replied saying no need, they cannot come inside my wedding, no hard feelings. He then said it shouldn't apply to them, they are family. What color should they get, blue or silver? I then replied, none. If you feel like you cannot be separated from your children for a couple of hours, then you cannot come to my wedding. My rules are clear and final on the invitation. Man, this person needs to work on punctuation. I blocked my brother after that. I have nonstop been getting text after text, call after call, begging me to come to my brother, begging me to talk to my brother and allow my nieces to come. My own parents have stated that until my nieces and brother are allowed at my wedding, they will not be there.
Ay.
Bye. You don't have to
Like,
come. Fine.
people make such a big deal. Like, yes, it's an important day, but it's one day. If you see your nieces all the time and have good quality time with them and have built a relationship with them, why does it matter about this one day that I don't know how old they are, but it sounds like they're pretty young.
Yeah, it
Like,
said
they
ages
will they even remember
3.
it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were a little older, like I remember, like I have memories of going to weddings when we were kids, and it was a lot of fun. And it's like a core childhood memory. But if they're 2 and 3, they're not going to remember it. Not real, probably not.
Mm.
and it's just like, just respect the wishes of the couple. Like, that's the bottom line. Like, they're making this decision for a reason. And as I have been saying with my own thing, like, if you say yes to one, you have to say yes to others. So it's not probably anything personal against her nieces, but she just feels like it has to be final, like no kids, all or nothing, like. So she's just
And
sticking
like,
to her guns.
and given her history trying to have kids too, and how recent it was, I don't know when this was posted. Oh, 3 months ago, so she will be getting married about now.
Eh,
Oh,
So
yay.
let me see. If she had a miscarriage 8 months ago, then it could still be
that's
fresh
roughly a
for
year.
her. And if they're still trying and not succeeding, it could, yeah,
Yeah. But
it could be
also,
downer.
this brother does sound like an asshole because she had a miscarriage and was like, "Hey, like, no offense, like, this isn't personal, but try not to bring your young kids around me because it's just going to make me sad." And he was like, "If they can't come, then I can't come."
Yeah, and she only
Like,
said
he
for a
didn't have to say it.
while, not like forever. Just like, let
Mhm.
me heal from this,
Yeah.
and then I'll shower them with love like I always do.
Yeah. And it's like,
Yeah.
calm down.
Although
Calm
I
down.
don't think she should have
Mhm.
blocked her brother. I get that, like, text
Yeah.
No.
and nonstop text me annoying, but like,
No, I
and her
agree.
That's why you
parents
can
then
put.
being taking the brother side.
But her
Yeah.
brother definitely crossed the line, like, regardless of whether or not the kids were invited, by being like, wouldn't they make good flower girls? We're gonna go buy them dresses. Like, he invited them to
Mhm.
be her flower girls. Like,
True.
no, like, not how
Mm-hmm.
that works. That's her choice, and she tells you if they're the flower girls. You don't just decide they're the flower girls and say you're going
I
to buy a
mean,
dress. Like,
maybe before even any of the wedding planning happened, she had like mentioned it, but it wasn't serious or in place. And he
yeah,
just like assumed.
yeah.
But we don't know. I don't know.
Well, it sounded like he said that after he received the invitation, which said no kids. Info.
Yeah,
Mhm.
bold. So what's your vote?
Well, not the
Not the,
asshole.
yeah, not the a-hole. Tori?
Yeah, not the a-hole.
Well, Reddit voted him the a-hole, or her.
Oh my
Voted
god.
her the a-hole.
What?
Wow, for not wanting kids at her wedding.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if it was just
That's
that
why this
part.
is such a freaking polarizing thing.
Mhm.
Ugh, I don't get it. Like, it's not that people don't love your kids or that you love your kids any less. It's one night away from them.
Mhm.
Like, calm down. And plus, like, part of my reasoning is like, we mostly decided it for friends who have kids because we want them to be able to come and just be our friends and have fun with us and not be like worrying about their kids or having to leave early because they have young kids, and like we want them to just like come be themselves, like the people that we used to hang out with, you know, like. So what was I saying?
So
like that was,
you're young, you
that
want
was
your
part of
friends
our
to just be your
reasoning.
friends and not parents.
Yeah. And she said that was kind of part of hers, as well as just the fact of like having a lot of drunk adults, like maybe not the best to have a bunch of young kids hanging
Yeah.
around a bunch of drunk adults, and like
Mhm.
totally get that. And
Mhm.
like, don't you want to have that one night too, like a night
Yeah.
off, like to have fun with your friends like you used to? And like I don't get why
Okay.
people get so
Yeah.
up in arms about it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like they had to like travel far. It sounded like it was just going to be in their town, and he just
Right.
needed like 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. And even like if there is travel, like I've heard of people who like they'll bring their kids like to the wedding weekend, and then like they get a babysitter as a group for like all the young kids in the family, or like
Oh, that's
one of the
smart.
older kids just like doesn't care about going to the wedding and stays back with it. Like, you know, people find a way to make it work. There's babysitters even if it's not the town you live in. Babysitters still exist there. So like that's always an option as well, even if there is travel involved.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of the comments themselves are saying not the a-hole, and the ones that are saying you're the a-hole, one's like, it's a very gentle you're the a-hole, and then the ones are flat out you're the a-hole, but like a lot of them are saying being kind of rude to her about her miscarriage, and like you don't need to be acting this way about that and stuff, and just like you don't.
Her feelings are her feelings, like
Yeah. And actually this it looks like this thread was locked shortly after this was posted because due to an excess of rule violations in the comments.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right.
Serena.
Cool. So this one is going to take us back to the bachelorette party phase. Ooh, ooh. Okay. What does SIL stand for?
Son-in-law.
Sister-in-law, son-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
I was like, what the frick is this? Okay. Why did I say Sil? All right, or Mill. And I was like, Dill. I was like, what is
Do you
going
know
on?
FOB?
What's FOB?
Father of the bride.
Oh. All right. Am I the asshole for completely ruining my future sister-in-law's bachelorette party? My 28-year-old female life and my parents' marriage was ruined because of an MLM, a multi-level marketing scheme. What happened was my mother joined a supplement MLM, got way into it, drained both my and my brother's 33-year-old male college funds, and went into tens of thousands of dollars of debt to maintain her rank. When my father was injured and had to take some time off work, the house of cards she built came tumbling down. We went from a loving home with two parents, a nice house in the suburbs, and at least 20,000 K in college fund, to our parents divorcing because she refused to leave the MLM, having to live in a crappy basement in our grandparents' house, and facing the reality of taking student loans if we want to go to college, as well as having to work as young teens to help provide for our family of three. So, suffice to say, I hate MLMs with a passion. Now, to my situation, my brother is marrying his fiance, a 29-year-old female, of 4 years and 2 weeks. Last Saturday, I was invited to her bachelorette party. She said that she wanted a low-key night at her home with some food, some alcohol, and some fun games. I get there, and including her, there are 14 other women. 3 of them are my cousins, who are 19 and 18. After I arrived, one of the women stood up and said that the fun can begin now. Then she dragged a chest of sex toys and started pitching us her MLM. From the get-go, she said that my sister-in-law agreed to host, and at the end of the night, depending on how much we got, she will get some money to help with our honeymoon. I was fuming. She knew how much both I and my brother hate MLMs, so I just stood to leave. Then I told my cousins to grab their bags and follow me. They tried to stop me, sister-in-law, and MLM person, but I just said that I had to leave. But then I couldn't just leave the other women to be preyed on, so I went on a rant about MLMs, how scammy they are, and how I bet after plying them with alcohol, they'll be pressured into buying stuff they didn't want, as well as into joining this pyramid scheme. My sister-in-law was teary by them, screaming at me to just leave, and then I ruined her bachelorette party. I grabbed my cousins and left, and wanting to the scammer at all. My brother says that while he completely understands where it came from and that he had a really big fight with her, I should have just left with my cousins without ruining the night altogether. So am I the asshole? So basically, she has this bachelorette party, but really it's just a MLM
thing.
scheme, yeah, to get people to join this MLM, and whatever money is made that night by people joining, the bride gets a share to go
It's
towards
just
her
like
honeymoon.
guilting
And
people into doing this.
she's right. She's like, oh, so you're gonna get everyone drunk and then make them join this pyramid scheme, and then you get money. You're profiting off of them, and even though it's something that your fiance was like, it like destroyed his childhood. What? But she did scream and like ruin the night.
Well, did you say they were like bugging her, like, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving?
They weren't like, why are you leaving? She grabbed her cousins to leave. She said, I just said that we had to leave because they stopped her at the door. She said she had to leave. But then she turned around and came back into the room after they had already let her go. She said she couldn't let the other women be preyed on. And then so she went back in there to
I
tell
mean,
them.
obviously, like, why even invite her to the bachelorette if you know it's gonna be an MLM thing and she's not gonna want to be there?
It's true. But then would that have made her upset for not being invited to the bachelorette?
No, it doesn't sound like it didn't say like, oh, I was close to my boyfriend's fiance or something at the beginning. I think it was right for her to stop the other women from getting involved if it could have resulted in something like what happened to her mom. Because that's so wrong of the bride to do that. And the MLM person who was also there. Like, that's so wrong. They're clearly
Yeah.
the a-holes here. I mean, not to say there isn't a little bit of a-hole from the author, but most of the fault I don't think is on her. So I'm gonna vote not the a-hole.
Same. Yeah. All the same reasons, kind of. And it's like, can we just, like, not involve that? Can we just focus on a bachelorette?
Yeah.
Like,
Plus, then it's like it's
understand.
not even. Then at that point, it's like it's not even a bachelorette party. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you
that doesn't sound
sacrificed your
very fun.
bachelorette party for this scheme.
Yeah, it
Like, for
doesn't make
business.
sense.
Like, you're treating it like networking, essentially. Like, that's weird.
It's really weird. Very, very weird. And like, what friend was bold enough to approach her and be like, "Let me do this at your bachelorette party, and I'll give you money for the honeymoon." Like, how much money did she expect to make?
Right.
Like, I know there's like a sign-up fee probably, but I don't know. It's not enough for a honeymoon.
Yeah. Agreed.
So,
There's
anyway.
no way.
But yeah, they were voted not the asshole.
Good.
Away.
Okay. Am I the asshole for wanting to eat tacos at my wedding? While planning my wedding, I was looking for ways to lower cost without losing fun. We opted to have catering by Chipotle because who doesn't love Chipotle? Cost effective, filling, and delicious. Plus, there's something for everyone. Or so we thought. My mother is now saying that this choice will make my wedding feel more like a picnic, and that not everyone likes Mexican food. She says I should feel bad that some people might go hungry and have to order delivery because there will be nothing there that they want to eat. She says I need more food options, but I know that getting another catering company in addition to Chipotle will still add $1,000 minimum to my overall costs. Am I the a-hole for just wanting Chipotle and thinking that everyone will find something to eat?
No. Like, no one's gonna like, there's not one food that everyone's gonna like,
Exactly.
regardless.
I wrote this.
That's why I had to mute myself.
What?
That's why I had to mute myself.
I was like, wow, this is really on par to what story. How'd you
I
find
said
that?
the same thing.
Leave your opinions in the comments, guys.
Please
Yeah, is Tori
be
the
on my
asshole or
side.
not?
Okay, but answer. I'm an asshole.
No.
No, I don't think.
Do you
Because
think?
like you put that's something you put on the invitation too, where it's like Chipotle will be catering. They like can do dairy-free, vegan, vegetarian, whatever.
And I'm just like, it all comes separate. So like, you can make whatever you want. You can make a little salad. You can make just chicken and rice.
Yeah.
You can make nachos,
Mhm.
etc.
So many options.
So yeah.
You should post it
It
on
will
Reddit.
not be, it is not revolutionary. This is not the first wedding serving a taco bar or Mexican food or anything like that. And people are just fine. And yeah, I could go and not like the chicken dish at someone's wedding or the fish dish.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm not gonna order McDonald's to the
Mhm.
venue.
And
Yeah.
people tend
Oh,
to
I've had-
know what they're getting
Yeah.
when you say Chipotle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People are familiar. They're excited. There's gonna be plenty of food.
Yeah.
Ari
I've had
looks
food
like
at
a
weddings
rug.
that I didn't. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm
There she
like,
is.
wedding food is usually mediocre at best. You don't remember what you ate very much.
Unless it was really bad.
People gonna remember. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, your wedding got Chipotle. That was so cool.
Mhm.
And you don't need
But-
more than chip, salsa, and wok and whatever, or queso or whatever at the cocktail hour. Because people are gonna be saving room for Chipotle and cake.
They're like, oh, I know what's coming.
Yeah, are you doing
Big
a
ass
cake? What's
burrito
up with that?
bowl. What?
Are you doing a cake?
I'm getting nothing but cakes.
Ah, okay. Sounds good.
At least at this point. Until mom tries to talk me out of that one.
Ow. Just
And
block
also,
her.
like, true catering cost is astronomical. Like it would be like $7,000
Mhm.
to cater like a legit meal.
That's a lot.
$1,000.
Just for people to eat food they don't really like.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. Chipotle will be about $1,000, and we'll probably
Mhm.
have leftovers, and it's delicious.
I mean, you may have leftovers after the main dinner
But maybe not after.
goes, but not after the whole
Late night
day.
snackers.
Yeah.
We'll bring it back out for the late night snackers.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the chips will be stale by then, but yes.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah. All that matters is there's salt. But
Sure.
yeah, well, thank you.
That's so
Mhm.
funny.
Hope mom listens to this. Hey, mom.
I was on the phone with them before and they were telling me they've been listening to things on their own.
Good.
They've
Dad
been
only just
listening to what?
Dad just listened to Pet Peeves.
Mm.
I was like, you're behind.
How dare you? You've had so much time to catch up.
How dare you? Yeah. He was saying, it was really funny. He was like, putting the lid down, not the seat on a toilet seat. He had never heard of, like putting the lid. And so we were talking about like, well, that means poop particles are flying in the air. And he was like, when I'm at home, I always put the seat down, but when I'm in a men's restroom, I put the seat purposefully up. He's like, I'm helping my fellow man. I'm gonna put the seat up. So like I'm assuming he like poops and then puts the seat
Lifts
back
it
up.
back He doesn't want. No, really. If someone walks in right behind him, he doesn't want them to know he was pooping.
True. I think they'd know anyway.
Yeah.
I think they'd know anyway. But I was like, wow, I never thought of it like that. That's nice. Camaraderie.
Can't relate.
Well, public restrooms don't have lids either. So
That's true. And also, like, if they're going into the stall, aren't they pooping anyway? Unless they like privacy. I don't know.
Right. That's what I thought.
I don't know what most
what I
men's
thought.
rooms are like.
Apparently grosser than ours.
Well,
So, I believe it. All right, McKenna.
all right.
Your turn.
Am I the a-hole for leaving my own wedding early? So I, 30 male, and my husband, 34 male, just got married a week ago. We were having a good wedding until the speeches happened. Now, I thought it was common sense to not do this, but during the best man speech, he decided to propose to his girlfriend. She said yes, and all heck broke loose. From that point on, no one paid attention to me or my husband, nor paid attention to the event times. People started eating early, the speeches were cut short after he proposed. On top of that, he got the DJ to play him and his girlfriend their song, which incited a whole bunch of couples to do the same. For about 3 hours, it was just couples running to the DJ to play their song and hogging the dance floor. When me and my husband finally got the chance to dance, people were too exhausted and didn't pay attention. They instead went to eat. After several hours of this, I told my husband I didn't really want to be here anymore, and he agreed. We ended up leaving. The only person we said goodbye to was our parents. Nobody even noticed we had left. Now, here's the problem.
How do they know?
3 days after the wedding, a cousin of mine had asked me when I left because she never got to say goodbye. I told her we left early because no one was paying attention nor cared enough to. She said okay and hung up. Grammar. Now, we've been getting calls from all our relatives telling us we're immature and need to lighten up. That we should be happy our wedding made people this romantic. So, am I the a-hole?
No. If you are going to propose to someone at a wedding, you need to ask for permission first from the couple.
100%.
Oh my God, that's all of your friends are assholes. All of your friends, all your family, everyone there.
Yeah. And he's right. Common sense not to propose.
The DJ also should not have kept taking requests. Someone should have gone up and been like, no more requests. Don't take any.
He could have gone up there. Him and her husband.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. That's the one thing about not having kids at your wedding is they won't be going up and requesting their stupid songs to the DJ.
Did you request songs at weddings?
Curated.
No, at the last wedding Tori and I went to, kids kept going up and requesting songs, and none of the millennials there and older knew what these songs were. So it was just like 5 kids on the dance floor playing like dee 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 like just like
my God.
stupid like TikTok songs.
Yeah.
That aren't even really songs, like they're edits of actual songs.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like that the whole night. It was just for like a few songs, but
the Reddit community agrees, not the a-hole.
Yeah, all of their friends are assholes. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Get new friends and do a wedding over again.
Yeah.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
And it's like, what is everyone saying? Oh, like you should be happy. It's like that's the one day that's supposed to be all about me and my person.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
one day, and it was about everyone else.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Lame.
Womp womp. Serena, we're all like lounging.
Yeah. Okay, I have two options. Should we do am I the asshole for having high expectations for my bachelorette party? Or am I the asshole for canceling a wedding gift when the wedding was canceled? Which one do you want to hear?
The wedding gift.
The wedding one. This is
Okay.
wedding edition.
Yeah, but like a bachelorette party is part of it. Okay, my husband's sister was supposed to be married in September. I chose an item from the registry, but the exact item she had added had a weird detail. She had explicitly mentioned previously needing option A, but on the registry she accidentally listed option B. So I asked her to make sure I got what she needed, so she knew exactly what I was planning to gift. Sadly, they have now broken up. The gift hadn't shipped yet anyway, so I canceled it. This past week, she reached out to me about it. Since she knew I was purchasing it, and we live far away, she was concerned that it had been delivered, but someone had stolen it. When I explained that I had canceled it, she was pretty upset. My mother-in-law has now reached out to us about it and feels that I was unkind to cancel the order. She feels that since my sister-in-law is clearly going through a difficult time and the holidays are approaching, it would have been more appropriate to let the gift reach her anyway. Obviously, these are unfortunate circumstances, but this was a substantial gift, about $700, and pretty well above the threshold of what I normally spend for a typical holiday gift. Before it comes up, I'll mention short and sweet that my husband is in the military and currently deployed, so that's why he isn't a big piece in this puzzle, and I'm soloing this awkward adventure. So,
Not the a-hole.
No.
You can't
I mean,
expect
like,
a wedding gift when you're not
didn't get married.
getting wed.
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
And like,
But if, okay,
you should have just lied and been like, "Oh, I never actually ordered it. Your wedding got canceled before I even ordered it."
that's true.
Mhm.
And okay, so what if you and Kevin say broke up, but you had already gotten a bunch of gifts for the wedding? What would you
And
do?
installed them in your house.
Not even that, just you got a bunch of them. What would you do?
Keep them. That's a lot to return all of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But if it hadn't been shipped, I wouldn't be mad if people canceled them.
Yeah.
But if they already came to me, that was their fault.
What if they were still in their package?
No, you can't just send it back. You have to open it and like call and or fill it out online or who knows. Crate and
Mhm.
Barrel makes you call. It's like, what year is it?
Also, who gives a $700 wedding gift?
I know.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Oh, it was
crazy.
$700?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well then hell yeah, cancel it. They
Yeah.
really expected
I wish.
$700 just to be kind?
Yeah.
And
No.
for
I mean,
the
if it was a
bride to be
$20
like, did like this actually send? Am I getting this?
Yeah, for her to ask. Yeah. I mean, she was like making sure it like Porch
Yeah,
Pirates didn't
like
take
get
it.
that.
Yeah.
I get making sure it didn't get stolen, but then
But
don't be
also,
upset when she canceled
if
it.
a gift, if that woman bought a gift or that person bought a gift, it would, and like it had gotten there, I hope that her brother would get it and not this girl who's no longer
Right.
in her life.
No, this is her sister-in-law.
Well, it
So
would have been
she
her sister-in-law.
no.
Like
I
for
think
another
it's
sibling.
yeah, like no. She's married and this is his sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Still,
sure. Wasn't there a person just sitting next to you?
there was a cat.
No, 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 no. There's a person. I saw their back leaning into the frame.
No, there's a bush.
Move your legs. Are your legs propped up in a
Oh
wheelchair?
yes.
I saw.
I'm literally like in the second episode of Goosebumps right now. I'm like, what are you saying? I'm in
Oh
it.
my
Yes,
God.
I'm in it.
Your leg was just barely in the frame, and I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
the
like Ryan's sitting there. Yeah. Well, it was like a little smoother than that,
no,
but yeah.
Ryan's not back yet.
Oh, okay, okay. I was like, oh, that's like that's his shirt and his back.
Yep. Do you want to do a quiz? Because we didn't do a quiz last week. We kind of forgot.
Sure.
Sure. You knew this.
Okay. Some of
In
these will
the
probably
chat.
only have Tori take, but some we could all take. The options are take this quiz and we'll reveal where you should have your bachelorette party. Poll. How do you feel about these popular bachelorette cities?
Hmm.
Which Taylor Swift song should you and your soulmate dance to at your wedding?
That one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We also already did the Bachelorette thing, so.
Okay.
Also, I went and saw the movie this weekend, and they left out not a lot, but they did leave out a few songs.
They left out Archer, No Body, No Crime, Long Live,
Yeah.
one of the folklore songs, I forget.
And Wildest Dreams. They left out that
Wildest
too.
Dreams, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Oh, Cardigan. They left out freaking Cardigan.
Yeah, Cardigan,
thing.
yeah.
Oh my god, so good.
But it was still good.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It was pretty long already.
But to not have Long Live, they only did one
I
song
know.
from Fearless.
Well, people are like, I bet there's gonna, like, whenever they put on streaming, it's gonna be like extended cut.
That would be cool. Yeah, that is a long time to sit in a theater.
It might have been pressure from like theaters to keep it under 3 hours or something.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I bet we're gonna get it eventually. Or people are like maybe at some point she's gonna release like an actual behind the scenes movie about the Eras tour, and she'll include like some of the special moments kind of thing. Which I think is very likely.
She's making a lot of money from it because, well, her and everyone, because they didn't have to like use studios to like advertise for it, because she pretty much just like posted it on her Instagram.
Yeah, literally. That's it.
And so like they cut out one of like the middlemen.
Yeah.
And are getting
she
even
went
more
direct
money.
and made contracts with the movie theaters.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Did you guys see that she went to one of the movie theaters?
She went to like one AMC and visited every single theater in there. And like it's just so cool.
Why would she assume people seeing other movies would want to see her?
I think
they were
maybe
playing it in every theater.
Every theater.
It was the theater where they did the premiere party, no?
Yeah.
It was like in LA.
Okay.
They knew.
Well, anyway.
I think they were invited.
Yeah, that was an invited one. And it wasn't just influencers. It was just like straight up fans with no social media except Tumblr. That had been following Taylor for years, probably.
Okay, well,
Taylor's the OG Tumblr girl.
Which Taylor Swift song should you and your soulmate dance to at your wedding? Yes, you look gorgeous, but you still need an enchanted song perfect for your love story.
Do you know all of those songs, MacKenna?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when I had your car and your CD, that's how I got to know Enchanted.
Oh, that's
Who
right. My
doesn't know
CD.
Love Story?
That's
So if
true.
you want to hear it from the guy's perspective, listen to Forever the Sickest Kids version.
Oh gosh. But you know Gorgeous from Reputation?
Well, I know. You're so gorgeous.
Okay, yeah. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. All
So
right.
look at your face. I don't know. Look at your face.
She's dead.
What?
Well, that was just my favorite part.
I didn't know that was a
that's
part.
not there. No, it's from Look What You Made Me Do. Sorry.
No,
I
I'm
just have been
sorry,
thinking.
let's bring that up.
I've just been thinking about that moment a lot. She's
Steph, get
dead.
off the counter.
All right, let's do this quiz. Come on.
First, which is your favorite Taylor Swift album? The Lover, Speak Now, Taylor's version. Reputation, Red, Taylor's version. Fearless, Evermore.
Lover.
Big reputation. Big reputation.
I'm going with Speak Now, Taylor's version. Although
Okay.
I don't know much of the later stuff.
You really should listen to Evermore.
I listen to some through like the workout videos I do.
Well, if you can
yeah.
listen to 1989.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
that
when
one
it
I
comes
feel like
out.
I know most of
This
them.
Friday, 1989 Taylor's version.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, where are you and your partner getting married? A haunted mansion, a field of dandelions, on the beach, in a church, my backyard, Disney World. Two of those can be the same place.
None. I feel like either a field of dandelions or my backyard are the best descriptors.
Yeah, that's true. I'll do a
Of the
field of
vibe.
dandelions.
I think your field of dandelions is closer, Tori.
Okay.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Yeah,
You
you
have to
know.
pick one.
Well, it's between in a church or a field
Disney
of
World.
dandelions.
Oh, come on, Disney World, girl.
Disney is your church.
Take me to church.
No, but it'd be so pricey.
A church is pricey too.
Everything's
soul.
pricey. It doesn't
Field of
matter.
dandelions is not.
True, it's pretty
It
cheap.
could be. It
Your
could be.
backyard, even cheaper.
A field of dandelions.
In a field of dandelions, you'd have to rent all of your furniture.
Steph,
Ugh,
where did
my
you go?
allergies will be so bad. No, everyone brings their own picnic blanket. They sit on the
What about
ground.
people flying in?
Blankets are provided. Bring a towel from your hotel room. Oh my
All right.
gosh.
higher than the fridge.
What is happening?
There's a cat up there.
There.
Wow, that's
That's
high.
what cats do.
I've never seen her go higher than the fridge, though.
She does it
Wow.
when Dad's not home only.
Yeah. Dad, I can come up here when Dad's not here.
Oh my gosh.
After I have
Steph.
energy.
I've
from
decided
eating
I
his
can
butt.
trust you, MacKenna.
You are going to feed me the human food. My father does not finish.
She's just laying down at the corner, chilling, staring.
All right, come on,
Watching.
let's keep going, MacKenna.
What's the color scheme? Yellow everywhere, classic white, lavender, pink. All the colors, of course. Who needs a scheme? Neutrals.
Lavender.
I would
I'll
want
do
like blues or greens.
Yeah, that's not even really an option, I guess. I'll do neutrals.
Me too. What's your soulmate's zodiac sign? Don't know, don't care. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus or Leo, Gemini or Libra, Aries or Aquarius.
The Scorpion.
I don't know, but I just don't know. Okay.
I mean, I know Ryan's zodiac, but I also just want to say I don't care.
What's his zodiac?
He's a Gemini.
I'll just put it.
I'm just gonna put don't care. My best friend is also a Gemini.
Oh, well, then you go well with Gemini.
Yeah, but I also
What
really
are you? You're not an Aries, are you?
I really don't care. I'm an Aries moon.
No, what's your sun, girl?
Taurus.
Really?
Are we surprised?
Serena, we had
Yeah.
a whole astrology episode.
That's true. That's true. Listen, I gotta rewatch it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
How long did it take for your partner to propose? 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5+ years. Too long, so I proposed to them.
Yours is what?
2 years.
Well, then round it to 3.
Okay.
I'll do too long.
I'll do 5+ years.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
Finally,
Ugh.
which of these guys is your favorite? Jake Gyllenhaal,
Manu.
Joe Alwyn, Tom Hiddleston, Calvin Harris, Joe Jonas, Harry Styles.
I mean, either Tom Hiddleston or Joe Alwyn.
Who's
I'll do
Joe
Joe.
Alwyn?
That was her boyfriend from like the past 6 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
He is forgettable.
More than that, like 7.
yeah.
Well, they weren't like in the limelight. He's like apparently in a show that no one's ever seen.
If she could go 6 years and not be traumatized by him. Right?
True.
True.
Right. People
I'll
don't
go
think it
with
was
Joe.
traumatizing.
I'm gonna go with Harry Styles.
Okay. Is Tom Hiddleston the guy who plays Loki?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did she see in him?
After Calvin Harris, MacKenna,
He's
you need to
so
listen
It
to
was
Getaway
a PR
Car.
stunt. It was for PR.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
You
it
need
was.
to listen to Getaway Car.
It was so short.
It was not for PR.
Oh, okay. Also, I came home the other day and on YouTube, one of my things, like featured things, was like Taylor Swift's Speak Now tour.
Mhm.
And so I watched it, and her performance of Back to December on that
Mhm.
tour convinced me that she cheated on Taylor Lautner.
Oh,
you
you
should
think
watch
she
it.
cheated on him?
After watching that, I do, because she sings that song on the piano, and then she mashes it up with Too Late to Apologize,
Oh,
which
yeah.
Taylor Lautner made like this weird music video thing for
Mm.
way back then, like
Yeah.
before they were dating, maybe.
Yeah.
And then she goes into You're Not Sorry,
Yeah.
but he says, You're not sorry.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
like he's saying it
I
to
have that
her.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that version on my phone. I don't think she cheated. I think she just I don't think she cheated. I think she just broke up with him because
Well,
he
why
wasn't what
else?
she wanted.
No, but You're Not Sorry is definitely about someone cheating on you.
Maybe. I have to re-listen, but
It
probably.
definitely is. Because why else would you be that angry?
I don't think she cheated on him. I thought she cheated on Calvin Harris.
Well, maybe she has cheated multiple times.
I don't think she cheated on Jake Gyllenhaal. Or no, I don't think
Taylor
I don't think
Lautner.
she cheated on Taylor Lautner.
Plus, then like Midnight Rain.
That's not about Taylor Lautner, I don't think. I think that's
I
about
thought it
like
was.
I don't
Taylor
think so. I
Lautner's
think
my
it's
favorite
about
ex.
I think it's about the same. I think it's about Tom Hiddleston.
I think it's Taylor Lautner. He is sunshine. He is very sunshiny.
So is Tom Hiddleston.
No,
I think so. Let me look at the lyrics.
I did not
Oh
get
my
those.
gosh.
What song did everyone get?
I got gorgeous.
Me too.
The gorgeous. Can you La
Me, me,
da
me,
da.
me.
Da, da, da.
The
I
way I
got
loved you. Oh, that's nice.
Guess what Kevin declared as his favorite song today by Taylor?
what?
Guess, Serena. Or MacKenna.
What? Say that again?
Mean.
Guess what Kevin declared as his favorite Taylor song today?
What?
Mean.
You have to guess.
I
think
did.
I
It's
think it's
not
something
mean.
it's something from Reputation, isn't it?
maybe.
Oh my god.
Look what you made me do.
He declared
No.
himself a reputation bitch today.
Yeah.
I was like, it's about time.
It's the best. It's the best.
But guess what
Oh,
song?
okay. Okay.
Because it's not what I expected.
I don't
So,
know the song.
jumping off things in the ocean. Her and Tom Hiddleston went to the beach together. He wanted a bride. I was making my own name. This was right at the time of 1989. So it was like big. Whereas she dated Taylor Lautner at the time of like
Really.
Fearless. So it's like a little different. She wasn't chasing fame like she was for 1989. And then it's like it came like a postcard, picture perfect, Shiny Family, holiday, peppermint candy. But for him, it was every day. And I just feel like because Tom Hiddleston's British, that he would have like kind of like a snooty, perfect family. That's just my thoughts. And he never thinks of me except when I'm on TV, which Taylor Lautner and her are friends. So they think about each other, all the time.
I feel like they weren't really friends though before midnight.
No, not too before. Let me look it up.
I feel like they
Who is-
reunited with like Speak Now and
Hmm.
the Airs tour happening.
Oh, actually, people think it's about Joe Alwyn. That makes more sense. Chase, because that's
No.
why
There's no way.
they could have broken up a long time ago. They'd have no idea.
I don't think
But-
it was that long ago.
But
though.
isn't that why they broke up? Because she wanted to be like famous and in the public eye again, and he didn't.
I mean, but I don't think any of the songs from the original Midnights are about him. Any of the breakup songs are about him.
Oh, I think Lavender
Because-
Haze is totally about him.
But that's not really a breakup song. That's more like you're in it. She's not talking past tense. Midnight Rain, she's talking past tense.
It's true.
I don't think they broke up long enough, like before she was done writing the album, let alone recording and everything. That would have been like a long time ago. There's no way she would have like there's pictures of them after that point. Like, no. She wouldn't have like she might have lied by omission of when they broke up, but she wouldn't blatantly lie by like going out and having pictures taken of them looking like they're still together.
Mhm.
I don't think she
People on Reddit say it's from one of her boyfriends from high school who couldn't handle her ambition. And it's the same boy she wrote We Were Happy about. I'm like, what? She would rewrite that. But I mean, I don't know.
I don't.
Well, who is The Way I Loved You about? That's what I got.
I think that was supposed to be like Joe Jonas.
I'm a screaming, fighting, kissing in the rain. It's 2 a.m. and I'm cursing you.
Cursing your name. Why would you dance to that at your wedding? It's a breakup song.
That's the way I loved you. Breaking down the coming underneath. Roller coaster kind of rush. It's either Joe Jonas or like John Mayer. Right?
Yeah. There's a line in it that's about like having good manners, like with your parents or something. So I feel like that's more Joe Jonas vibe.
No. That's about the guy that she liked, that she's currently dating.
What?
Because the song, she's like, in the song, she's dating this new guy, and he's like, oh, like, he's really nice, but he's not the last guy I dated.
I see what you mean. That's true.
Maybe it was Joe Jonas. Because then
I always felt like it was Joe Jonas. But
because wasn't Taylor Lautner after Joe Jonas?
Taylor Lautner's more Speak Now. Yeah. The songs are on Speak Now.
So then, maybe that doesn't work. I don't know.
I mean,
Taylor
but who
Lautner,
knows the
Taylor
timing?
Lautner was pre-John Mayer, right?
Well, but there's like 2 years in between her albums, right?
I know, but I'm trying to piece it together because
A lot can happen in 2 years.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it goes Joe Jonas, Taylor Lautner, John Mayer, then it's not working out in my head. Unless
Well,
it's about
but like they only were together for like a short amount of time, like a couple
I
months.
know. A couple months, yeah.
So it
Anyway.
could
Yeah. Anyway.
all these things, and like they dated for like a month and a half.
Like 2 months. That September night. They at least dated from September to like December. Beginning of December.
Well, no, I think back to December is saying like you're coming back to try, like not get back together, but like in like after the relationships ended.
No, back to December saying we broke up in December, and if I could, I would go back to December to change it. But I can't.
Okay.
Have you ever listened to these songs?
Yes, but I always listen to it like I go back to December, like the time that I tried to go back to you.
Oh, I look at it as that's when we broke up, and I should go back to the time so I don't break up with you. Or whatever. Or I do it better or something.
Agree to disagree.
Sure.
I thought it was when she's going back to try to apologize for how things ended.
No, I don't think so. Because I'm pretty sure they did break up in December.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, you never guessed Kevin's new favorite song.
It is in Reputation. Okay. It's got to be one of like the bitchy, like, nee. It's got to be one of the ones that she performed. But I don't think it's Look What You Made Me Do. Is it Ready for It? No.
No.
Endgame?
No.
Is it one of the slower ones?
Depends what you consider slow.
Oh, so it's like Delicate or something?
I feel like the only slow one is like New Year's Day.
Well, like softer one. I don't know, what is it?
Call it what you want.
Oh, okay, interesting.
He's
It
like,
is a
I
soft
like the ooh part. So pretty.
Call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want. That's a good one.
Yeah, but I was like, we could dance to that as our first dance.
Call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want.
Kind of who are you talking to?
Fly the cat. Fly like a jet.
Brian just got home, so I muted it
Oh.
in case you didn't know
You
we were
have
recording.
have
We were
no
like, I
lunch
thought no one was
left.
home. Who are you talking to now? A ghost? Or you really are talking to the cat?
Your cat ate your lunch.
And she like went down to the fridge and then just went like woo off the fridge.
Wow.
I was like, I wasn't worried when she did that, but I was like, it made a loud noise. It
Yeah.
was a loud thunk.
Yeah.
Funny.
Because of course she had to rush down to see her dad.
Of course. And then walk slowly towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Stretch a
but
little
I
bit.
didn't. This is nothing.
I didn't just jump 10 feet in the air. My babies fly like a jet stream high above the sea, like a
Do you think that could be a
memory.
first dance song?
No.
No?
But it's
I
not
want
my
it
wedding, it doesn't matter.
I don't want to do just like lover.
No.
Lover.
I thought
I
about
think you
This
could.
Love, but or wait,
That's really slow.
no, not This Love. The other one.
She only
What's the
has
other
10
one on
albums to pick from.
1989? You're in Love. You're in Love. That one.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
I
oh,
think
oh.
you have to choose something
Thought
from
about that,
now.
but I was like, I don't know. Like, I didn't really connect with 1989. Like, when it was a thing, like, it's never really been like a top album for me. Never really listened to it that much. So I feel like imposter by using a 1989 song as my first dance song. When it wasn't like a song I've listened to for years, you know.
You could do.
I think it'll be fine.
But I was like, but maybe the Taylor's version of it will be different. I don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe, or like a piano version without the
Yeah.
lyrics.
I mean, it
That's
kind of
good.
is a piano song.
But like no singing.
Oh no. What? I don't want to have a first dance song with no singing.
Oh, okay. Oh, you could do Willow. That would be cute.
I thought about, well, I didn't think about Will. I thought about Ivy.
Ivy
Kevin
would be
said
pretty.
no.
Mhm.
Kevin vetoed that one.
What? He doesn't like Ivy? Big fan.
Like he coming
Or
to
you could
love her, and I'm
do
like, "Ugh, everyone just love her.
King of My Heart, but that's like kind of like a cringe title.
Yeah, and like she raps in it. She tries to rap in it.
Oh, you're so right. Dancing with Her
You
Hands
had a plastic
Tied,
cup.
although that's kind of a breakup song.
Yeah.
Call it what you want, yeah, call it what you want to. You should just do Gorgeous and call it a day.
No,
Stay, stay, stay.
that's just about being
What?
gorgeous.
No, about him being gorgeous.
Well,
Oh, I saw this thing the other day. Not the other day, today. Of like Travis Kelce has a show coming out on Peacock or whatever, probably about sports. And I'm like, oh, how convenient. He's so popular right now.
mm-hmm.
How convenient.
I agree.
Ugh.
I know. I don't know what
That's
to
when
think
you
of it
came
all.
in wearing a football helmet and said, okay, just
Have you
and
heard the edit of people of, I like my football boy
Oh my gosh,
spending
yeah.
nights down in Kansas. Uh,
Um,
but yeah, I don't know, like if it's PR or what. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like on one hand, I could see them totally just getting married, and then on one hand, I can be like, this is fake. But because
Well,
people make a good point, like it's like a thing that people have a long, very
mm,
serious relationship, and then they get out of it, they
mm,
rebound, and then they meet the person they're gonna marry, and they get married like kind of quick.
mm,
Like it's like a thing,
could be.
and I
Could be.
could
I thought
see
she
it
didn't
happen.
want to get married though.
Well, I think she just didn't want the pressure to get married. Like
Ah,
I don't think she's against. I mean, look at all of her music. She references marriage so much. I
that's
think
true.
she definitely foresees herself getting married. I think what she doesn't like is the expectation that she's going to get like, people being like, "Oh my gosh, do you think you're gonna get engaged soon?" Or like, "Are you gonna get
That's
married to
true.
him? Is he the one?"
Look,
Like, she
he
doesn't like
lips.
that talk.
Added lips to my lobster.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyway, yeah, I agree. Everyone keeps pressuring her. But I thought she dated like Maddie Healy for like 2 seconds. What was
She
that
did.
about?
That was her rebound.
Right. That was weird.
But yeah,
It's very weird.
yeah.
I've never listened to the 1975, but he like makes out with fans during concerts, which is weird.
Ew,
Like
what?
during the concert,
Ew.
he like checks their ID and then makes out with them.
Oh my gosh.
So what? They're
I
just standing at
know.
the front of the stage. Like,
Yeah.
here's my ID.
Yeah,
They
something
probably
like
freaking
that.
waited outside for hours to get in to get to the front. Oh my god.
Mhm. Like,
That's so
ew,
weird. And he's
you
like
don't know
so
what
old.
he has?
Weird.
Gross. Gross.
Or what he just got from the girl next to you.
Exactly. Ugh, I think it's only one fan per show.
Oh good.
Mm.
So the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ew. That's a different Tumblr world.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think like I feel like Travis would be like
Mhm.
an easy, like safe option for her. If
That's
she wants to
true.
take that path, that's up to her.
And he
But
does treat
he
her.
lives in America.
Mhm.
He's a
And
family man.
he does seem to treat her like he knows the powerful woman that she is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and he is a
Like,
Swiftie first and foremost.
yeah. Like apparently, well, not apparently, but like no man has ever joined Taylor on the red carpet. He's always walked
Oh.
red carpets alone. And
Mhm.
people are like, I could see him walking with her. You know, like other
Yeah.
guys don't because like she's like, you know, it's like the whole like they're after her or like she's
Yeah.
taller than me or like all these things. So people,
Mhm.
and I think part of it is she does want to walk in alone, like 'cause she's like
Yeah.
a strong, independent woman who made her
Yeah.
own success. But like, I think he could walk in and not feel intimidated by it and by her.
Yeah. And would like be your hype man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, are they
Versus
actually a
Whitney, like,
couple now? Because last I
I
heard it
mean,
was just speculation.
well, they
they're
shared a picture of her kissing him on the cheek this weekend.
well because she was at SNL and he was her date.
Hmm.
And they're walking around holding hands, going on dates or whatever. And she goes to all of his football games
Yeah, she's gone like every week since it started.
and sits
So, like,
with his
a
mom
month.
in his like private booth
Dad and yeah.
and like is talking to his mom the whole time.
And
And
oh, and
brought Blake Lively once.
this weekend she had a bracelet on with hearts and his number, his jersey number,
Oh,
like a friendship bracelet.
do you think he made that?
No, I
He
think
apparently knows how.
I think a company made it and sent it to her because it was definitely
Oh.
gold.
Oh, okay.
It was
Oh,
real
wow.
gold, but it was a
Oh.
friendship bracelet.
Oh, wow. That's cute.
But it was cute.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I feel like though she wouldn't wear a bracelet like that. Like I said, she will like manipulate things to look how she wants them to look, but I don't think she'll blatantly lie and be like, "Oh yeah, heart 87," and like not actually mean it. You know, she just wouldn't say it at all.
True.
So like she's not gonna
Yeah.
wear a bracelet like that for no reason.
Perhaps.
And there's a video of
Whatever.
her like looking worried when he like fell or something.
Mhm. Well, she seems to be having fun regardless. So that's all that
Yes.
matters.
Probably just an easy breezy, beautiful, fun relationship.
And she's like, wow, this is the easiest relationship I've ever had.
All I have to do is show up every Sunday.
Yeah. It's great. I remember when I
don't even
played in
have to
this
pick out
arena.
what to wear. I just
Yeah.
wear red.
Yeah. And I look
I've
great
got
in
lots
red.
of that.
I remember when
I
I
have a
played
red
in this
scarf.
arena. This arena
What if
was
she
much more
wears a
full
red
when I
scarf
played
to
here.
a game?
It's like this arena was much more full when I played here.
Yeah, literally. Someone was like, "Do you think Taylor's seen empty seats in a stadium before?"
MacKenna, what the heck?
Oh, he finally noticed.
But what if she wears a red scarf to a game?
And then he takes it. But he would know. He would know the joke.
Yeah.
You know, he would know. If he's that much of a Swiftie, he knows.
He knows.
I think he knows.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's
Bye.
late. Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us this week. I've been recording
Yeah.
this whole time in case you guys
Oh my
forgot.
No, I
Well,
didn't
cut all
forget.
that out.
So
Or you can
we
leave
can
it,
keep
or
it
cut it
in.
off and chop it off and post it.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Or day. Or
Bye.
whatever. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's Long Distance Sisters. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes and leave a good review.
And check out the video version on our YouTube channel.
You can find all of our other social media information in the description.
Talk to you later.
Bye.